Welcome to my channel. Today we're delving into a topic that often generates curiosity, concerns, and a fair amount of misinformation: anal sex and its potential health effects. Whether you're approaching this subject out of curiosity, health awareness, or to support an open and informed dialogue with partners, it's essential to rely on facts, medical insights, and a non-judgmental perspective. Anal sex refers to sexual activity involving penetration of the anus. Unlike the vagina, the lining of the anus is thinner and more delicate, making it potentially more susceptible to injury during sexual activity. Because of this, understanding the risks, ways to minimize those risks, and proper communication with your partner is crucial for making informed choices. Let's first address potential health risks, as well as what research and expert recommendations say. One notable risk associated with anal sex is a higher likelihood of small tears or microabrasions in the rectal lining. These can occur because the anal tissues are not naturally lubricated like the vagina. Such tears can potentially provide entry points for bacteria and viruses, increasing the risk of transmitting sexually transmitted infections or STIs, including HIV, if protective measures aren't used. For this reason, using high-quality, water-based lubricants and condoms is universally recommended by healthcare professionals for anyone choosing to engage in anal sex. Another aspect to consider is the risk of fecal bacteria, which can lead to infections if transmitted to the partner's genitals or mouth. Simple precautions such as practicing good hygiene, washing hands and sex toys, and never switching directly from anal to vaginal intercourse without changing condoms can greatly reduce this risk. Let's talk about myths and facts regarding long-term physical health. There's a misconception that anal sex frequently causes permanent damage to the anal muscles or sphincter, leading to incontinence or other problems. However, studies show that when done gently, with adequate communication, preparation, and lubrication, most people do not suffer lasting harm. Issues are more likely if anal sex is rough, forceful, or frequent without proper care. It's also important to highlight that many people, regardless of gender or sexual orientation, engage in anal sex without experiencing negative health effects. The key factors are consent, mutual trust, and a well-informed approach. If either partner feels pain, discomfort, or reluctance, it's essential to respect those feelings and cease the activity. Pain is a signal the body uses to indicate something isn't right, and ignoring it can be dangerous. If you're considering anal sex, preparation is crucial. Start slow, use plenty of lubricant, and communicate openly with your partner. Some people choose to use specific sex toys designed for beginners to help relax and prepare the muscles. Others may prefer relaxation techniques like deep breathing or gentle massage. Let's also address the emotional and psychological aspects, which are often overlooked. Honest conversations about desires, boundaries, fears, and expectations can enhance not only safety, but also trust and intimacy with your partner. No one should ever feel pressured into a sexual activity they do not desire. In summary, when considering any sexual activity, including anal sex, informed choices, respect, and protective measures are key. The act itself is not inherently harmful if safety guidelines are followed and there is enthusiastic consent from everyone involved. If you have concerns or specific health conditions, consulting a healthcare provider can offer personalized guidance for your situation. Thank you for tuning in today. If you found this information helpful, feel free to subscribe for more honest, evidence-based discussions on health and relationships. Your questions and comments are welcome here. Let's keep the conversation open, respectful, and informed.